Hello everyone, this is Blood Queen Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, this is your weekly reading for this week. So Divine Masculine, please keep in mind that this reading, it may or may not resonate with you. Some parts of the reading might resonate, other parts of the reading might not. As well, keep in mind that timing is fluid, so this reading can manifest this week. It can manifest later on down the line in time, after this week, or this present reading could be past energy for you. If this present reading is past energy for you, then there might be answers or closure for you in this present reading that pertains to your past situation or circumstance. So Divine Masculine, I did get messages for you during a pre-shuffle. The messages that I got was Divine Masculine, you might get some type of truth this week. After you receive this truth, Divine Masculine, it might be a need for you to make a decision. So I don't know if you was waiting on some type of truth before you made a decision. But I picked up that after you receive this truth, there's going to be a need for you to make a decision. And of course, Divine Masculine, just be mindful to make, the best decision, whatever. Make sure if you make a decision, make sure it's a wise decision, or you make the wisest choice or something like that. So Divine Masculine, you're either receiving some truth or you're telling somebody the truth about something. But still, whether you're giving or receiving truth, after the truth is known or spoken, it's going to be a need for you, Divine Masculine, to make a decision, and just be mindful. Just make sure you make the wisest decision possible. I also picked up, Divine Masculine, you might get the truth about something because somebody might apologize to you. Or Divine Masculine, you're going to give the truth by apologizing to someone. If the truth might come by an apology. I also picked up, Divine Masculine, between, it's either you or somebody else. Somebody might also get like a paternity test back as well this week. Something to do with like paternity. So those are the messages that I got. Oh yeah, the other message that I got too was, Divine Masculine, as much as possible, try to avoid like procrastination. I heard, Divine Masculine, procrastination this week is like devil energy. Or Divine Masculine, you got a bad habit of procrastinating. So procrastination this week is like you being in your shadow side is very negative, something that you shouldn't do. It's an unwise decision to like procrastinate or something like that. Yeah, procrastination this week, Divine Masculine, is like devil energy. Or you might regret procrastinating, so just be careful. So, hold on. Alright, so let me just go ahead and jump into the reading. So, what's Divine Masculine's overall energy? What's crowning Divine Masculine's energy for this week? What's crowning Divine Masculine's energy for this week? Alright, so we have diligence. So Divine Masculine, this is your overall energy, diligence. Diligence is almost similar to consistency, being consistent. So y'all can maybe Google it as well, because I'm not going to read the book. Diligence to me is consistent, some type of consistency concerning like responsibilities, duties, things like that. It's consistency. And sometimes diligence to me is like being consistent with like multiple things at once. Don't have to be multiple, but diligence is a form of consistency. To like reach a goal, or to like keep harmony, or to like reach a goal or something. But y'all can still on y'all leisure time Google look up the word diligence. So that's your overall energy, diligence, divine masculine. So this week you're going to be in that energy, diligence. So I forgot to shuffle this tea leaf that divine masculine reader for this week. Divine masculine. All right, so let me just go ahead on. Divine masculine, I'm going to pull you a message from this deck right here. Give me a message for divine masculine for this week. What's divine masculine's message for this week? What's divine masculine's message? We have altar, dedication. So diligence could also be a form of dedication as well. So divine masculine, you could have an altar, and divine masculine, you could know better than me, but spirit, something to do with your altar or you being dedicated to something. Divine masculine, if you have an altar of some sort, spirit probably wants you to make adjustments concerning your altar. Take something off your altar or add something to it. But it's regarding some type of dedication. So divine masculine, you probably want to manifest something. You probably want to manifest something. So something to do with an altar. Divine masculine, dependent on you guys' belief system, this altar, I can say, could also be prayer. Like divine masculine, you might have to be diligent concerning your prayer life this week. You probably have to pray more than usual this week. Like they say, bring your burdens to like the Lord and leave it there. Just leave it there. Bring it to his altar, his throne, and just leave it there. So this can also be prayer, dependent on your faith and your belief system. What do you view as an altar? Some people don't believe in altars. Some people do. But it all depends on your faith system or your belief system. But it's something to do with an altar and dedication. So that's your message. Altar, dedication. Or divine masculine, I could also see this card as a warning. Divine masculine, spirit wants you to be diligent at something because somebody else could be dedicated to like doing like dark magic on you. So divine masculine, to counteract someone's dedication to defeat you, you might have to be diligent in the matter. I heard that too. This altar could be somebody coming up against you. Divine masculine, somebody could have like your picture or a voodoo doll or something on their altar. They can have your picture inside of a jar on their altar. And they're dedicating to defeating you. Someone could be dedicated to defeating you. So divine masculine, to counteract this dark dedication against you, you might have to be diligent in the matter. So this is your message. This is a message. So spirit wants you to do something concerning your altar and dedication, or spirit just wants you to know that somebody is dedicated to defeating you. So that's one of the reasons why your spirit got you in this energy, or this is going to be your overall energy, diligence. All right, give me an angel answer for divine masculine for this week. Also, keep in mind too, because I said it in divine feminine's video, divine masculine readings. I gear my divine masculine reading for a man, a man. But because this is tarot and we dealing with energy, divine masculine's reading could also resonate for a female or divine feminine. Yeah, so just keep that in mind because this is still energy. So divine masculine, again, divine masculine's reading that I do, it can still resonate with the female, or it can resonate with the divine feminine if she's in her masculine energy, because we dealing with energy. energy. It's energy. So, the roles can be reversed. He can really be a she can really be a he. Husband can be a wife can be a husband, things like that. So the roles and genders can be reversed in tarot depending on what resonates with you and what don't resonate with you. I can be saying he, but it's really a she or something like that. So I read it a certain type of way because of the way my intentions are for a divine masculine's reading. My intentions is to pull on men, but sometimes with energy in tarot, it still do what it do. I can have the intentions because it'll make the reading more easier for me. I just straightforward, I want my divine masculine readings to be for men. I want to pull on a man's energy. But energy and spirit, it still do what it do. So in spite of my intentions, you just got to know it is what it is in spite of my intentions. Because I do it like that to make it easier for me to read. But still, so like I said, I'm doing divine masculine's reading. And I could be saying divine masculine, your mother, or divine masculine, your wife, divine masculine. But divine feminine, if you listening and you know that this reading resonates for you, then just flip it. So if I'm saying divine masculine, your wife, and divine feminine, you a female, you know that this reading is actually for you. Just flip it. You gonna hear me say divine masculine, your wife, but really divine feminine to you, I'm saying divine feminine, your husband, like something like that. And it could be a little bit annoying at times, but again, also keep in mind that this is a general reading for like the public. It's not a private reading, so just remember that as well. Because I know me personally, when I'm listening to tarot, general public readings, I can know that the reading resonates with me, but the reader is reading, but it's flipped. And it could be annoying, but when you listen to tarot, you just got to be mature and like have self-control. It could be annoying when the reader is saying, oh, Capricorn, you did this to this person and you did that and this and that. But in my reality, the energy is really flipped. They did that to me. I didn't do that to them. But the reader is picking it up like kind of backwards because like energy and things like the way energy is. Or things like that. Or I could be listening to a divine masculine reading from a totally different tarot reader and I know it resonates with me, but the tarot reader is saying he. And it could be it's just annoying to listen to, knowing that it could be annoying. That's all I'm saying. But it's just good to know that the reader is not doing it on purpose. It's just the way that the reader is reading. So so I understand. That's why I try to explain it the best I can, because I kind of understand. Because I watch YouTube tarot as well. I do watch YouTube tarot. That's why when you're listening to YouTube tarot, you have to be a certain type of way not to get offended or things like that. Because sometimes it could just come out like the total opposite. Or the reader is saying he and I'm a she, but I know that the reader is like resonating with me 100%. I just get tired of the reader saying he when I know the reader is for me and I'm a she. But it is what it is. So, what's divine masculine's answer from the angels for this week? What's divine masculine's angel answer for this week? In the near future. Excuse me. So, divine masculine, this is your angel answer for this week. In the near future. And then we got the situation will improve at the bottom of the day. So, in the near future, divine masculine, a situation will improve. Divine masculine, you might get some type of truth. Not necessarily a victory, but the truth. And once you get this truth, you can work. You can work towards a victory. So, divine masculine, You're going to give or receive some type of truth. But I'm hearing you have to work towards improvement or work towards this victory. So you're going to actually obtain some type of victory in the near future. But it's something that you might have to work towards and be diligent. Divine Masculine, if you're trying to manifest something. So, for example, Divine Masculine, say like you got a female pregnant. And you want a boy. Whatever gender you want for the child. It's like Divine Masculine, you might want to put that on your altar. Like, I want a boy. Or put the color blue on your altar. Or put boy and baby names on your altar. Like, something like that. To show your dedication. Or something like that. I'm hearing Divine Masculine, if you have an altar, you might have to add something to your altar or take something off. Or something like that. But you have to be diligent. So I'm kind of picking up too, Divine Masculine. It's something that you might be uncomfortable with. It's something that might bring you uncomfort. It's like it's going to cause you're not comfortable with something. Because you're used to something being a certain type of way. And it has something to do with your altar. So Divine Masculine, you're going to have to make a sacrifice. Some type of sacrifice, and you got to be diligent. Divine Masculine, you might have to also leave something behind for a while. You might have to leave something behind for a while. In order to obtain something else or get success in something. So I'm hearing sacrifice again. Yeah, so something like that. And these cards is mixed up. I'm going to have to fix them later. Alright, so let me pull you 2 cards from this deck right here. And then we got Sage Your Space. So Divine Masculine, you might have to sage your space this week. I know what I did earlier, and I didn't want to do, but I did it anyway. I finally took everything off my board, my table, and just wiped down everything. I cleaned everything. I dusted off everything, and so something like that. Divine Masculine, you might have to clean off your altar, or because I know I did. I know I did. But I don't necessarily, where I do tarot at, I don't call it an altar. Because of my belief system, in my opinion. I don't call my table where I do tarot an altar. That's just my own personal thing that I don't do. But I understand. I just call mine a board. I call it a board or a tabletop. But I don't call it an altar. That's my own personal preference. I prefer not to call where I do tarot at an altar. But some people do. But like I said, it all depends on your opinions, your personal opinions, your personal convictions, your faith, and all that. It just depends on you. So, for some of y'all too, Divine Masculine, you might have to clean off your altar. And you don't want to. Because I know I didn't want to. I was being a little bit lazy. And I know I got to sage a little bit as well. And I was being lazy about that too. So Divine Masculine, you might have to make little sacrifices this week. And then we got Do Not Worry. So give me 2 messages for Divine Masculine this week. Yeah, synchronicities, it flew out sideways. 222, 333, 444, 555, 11, 11, 10, 10. Synchronicities coming out sideways. So Divine Master, I'm picking up, you could be looking for answers. You could be looking for something. You could be seeking or searching for answers. Or Divine Masculine, you're not seeing synchronicities like you used to, and you can feel a little bit intimidated. Divine Masculine. Yeah, synchronicities or like angel numbers. Divine Masculine, you probably don't see them like you used to. And you could be a little bit intimidated. You could feel as though you're losing like your intuitive gifts, or you're losing your divinity because you don't see angel numbers like you used to. But that's why the cards could be saying, do not worry, Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, I'm hearing you don't see things like you used to. This could be literally like physically your eyesight. Or Divine Masculine, you used to see a lot of angel numbers, but you don't see them like you used to, or something like that. And Divine Masculine, you could be worried that it means something, or that's trying to tell you something, or something like that. But I'm hearing, do not worry. Or you're not as passionate, Divine Masculine, this week as you was in the past about angel numbers or synchronicities. Divine Masculine, you're not as passionate. Divine Masculine, if you're a tarot reader, you're not able to do your tarot readings this week as you usually in the past. And it could be because, Divine Masculine, you have something else to do. And Spirit is saying it's fine. You have to be able to balance it, the 3D and the 5D. Sometimes you can't equally give to both equally. So Divine Masculine, this could be a situation where you're very passionate about being a tarot reader, but for whatever reason, you have a traditional job. And Divine Masculine, your traditional 9 to 5 is requiring more of you. So you can't give to your spiritual community like you want to. And Spirit is saying, that's fine. We understand. You have to go to work. If you got a 9 to 5, you have to go to work. Like, Divine Masculine, you could be wrestling with like your 3D with the 5D or something like that. Yeah. You will regret messing with the chosen one, but it came out in reverse. So Divine Masculine, somebody could be lying to you. This is saying, Divine Masculine, you will not regret messing with the chosen one. So Divine Masculine, somebody could be telling you, you gonna get yours, or I'm a chosen one, and you gonna regret doing this, doing that. Divine Masculine, you could be around a liar, or somebody that's not chosen. Or Divine Masculine, you could have gave a tarot reading to somebody, and they could be harassing you. So Divine Masculine, you could have gave a tarot reading to a karmic, and you thought that this person was a Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine. But Divine Masculine, you might find out you gave a tarot reading to a karmic. And Divine Masculine, your tarot reading was correct. And this karmic is going to start harassing you, saying that you're not a true tarot reader. You don't know how to pick up energy correctly. They want their money back or something like that. Divine Masculine, somebody's telling you that you will regret messing with them. But Divine Masculine, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Divine Masculine, I don't know what you do concerning, if you work in like spiritual work. Divine Masculine, you probably specialize in angel numbers or synchronicities. And Divine Masculine, you're going to be working with this particular client. And it's like, Divine Masculine, you're Divine Masculine, something is not working out because this person is not like you. So Divine Masculine, say like you're like a palm reader, or you do something with numbers. But it's like, Divine Masculine, when you go and try to help this particular client, it's going to be a whole bunch of confusion. It's like, Divine Masculine, somebody might ask you, can you do, Divine Masculine, you probably work with like birth charts. Or somebody wants to know their life path number or something like that. And Divine Masculine, for some reason, you can't get yourself together to give somebody a clear answer. But Divine Masculine, that's because this person is not who they claim to be. Or this person is not who you think they are. Or Divine Masculine, somebody could be falsely accusing you. Somebody could be falsely accusing you, Divine Masculine. Yeah. I'm picking that up too. Divine Masculine, somebody could be falsely accusing you. But the card said, do not worry. And Divine Masculine, you could be a tarot reader. Or Divine Masculine, a tarot reader could be coming up against you or something like that. Yeah. But do not worry, Divine Masculine. Do not worry. Because what this person, it's like somebody don't really know what they're talking about. Or Divine Masculine, somebody wants you to have a specific type of karma. And you're not going to get that. You know. It's just not happening. So I think Divine Masculine, whoever could be coming up against you this week, Divine Masculine, in the near future, this person like is going to eventually stop or leave you alone. In the near future, though. Yeah. So what can Divine Masculine expect in love and romance this week? What can Divine Masculine expect in love and romance this week? Oh, boy. They came out sideways. So go slow in awakening. Oh, man. Divine Masculine, your lover could be a karmic. Divine Masculine, your lover could be a karmic. And it could be your karmic lover that's telling you that you're going to get karma for like offending her or whatever. Because it say go slow in awakening. But it's coming out sideways. So go slow. That's what you can expect in love and romance. Take time to get to know each other. Divine Masculine, I'm picking up with a lover. This could be a potential lover, a new lover, or like an ex or a current lover. Divine Masculine, I'm kind of picking up spirit telling you don't go slow. Like, don't trust somebody. Divine Masculine, somebody could be asking you to forgive them again because they offended you again. Or Divine Masculine, maybe your lover is in another relationship and she's telling you to give her more time. Divine Masculine, I'm picking up don't because it's coming out sideways. So go slow is coming out sideways. So it say take time to get to know each other. Divine Masculine spirit is saying not really. Not really. And then awakening. Divine Masculine, you could also be doing work for your lover or potential lover, or you're doing work for an ex-lover. And Divine Masculine, something is going horribly wrong. That's because something is wrong with this person. They could be a liar or they're a karmic. Then we got awakening coming out sideways. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. Divine Masculine, somebody could be trying to like kill you. This could be like a physical transition. Somebody could be trying to hurt you, Divine Masculine. Somebody could be doing spell work on you. Or Divine Masculine, your lover is saying that they could be behaving a certain type of way because they're going through like a dark night of the soul. Divine Masculine, this person is lying. Your lover, a lover is lying to you, Divine Masculine. Or somebody's lying about time. Somebody's lying about time. So, Divine Masculine, say like your lover, or this could be you, Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, you could be trying to reconcile with the ex, and you're telling your ex, it's like Divine Masculine, in your heart, you really wish that you was better. You really wish that you changed or you matured, but you haven't, Divine Masculine. But Divine Masculine, you're talking to this lover as if you learned your lesson, but you have not. It's your intentions to be a better person, but in reality, Divine Masculine, you're not there yet. So you can be telling a lover something just to get your way. So Divine Masculine, you could be lying to a lover or a lover lying to you. But it's something to do with time. With this awakening coming out sideways, I heard somebody lying about time. So Divine Masculine, you could be telling a lover, oh, don't worry about that. I learned my lesson 2 years ago. Somebody lying. Or Divine Masculine, your lover is saying to you, I'm behaving like this because I'm going through my dark night of the soul. I'm ascending. I'm maturing. I'm becoming a better person. That's why I want space. Somebody is lying. They lying. Or they're lying about timing. So somebody could be saying, oh, I already went through my dark night of the soul. This person is lying. Or somebody's trying to control divine timing as well. Divine masculine, you or a lover is trying to control divine timing. Like something like that is going on with love, divine masculine. So with these cards coming out sideways, I'm picking up divine masculine. It might be a need for you to like be intuitive. So don't go slow. Go slow came out sideways. Don't go slow because somebody is not really awakened. Or it's not the right time. Or somebody is, a lover could be trying to do spell work, divine masculine. Somebody could be trying to do a death ritual on you. Because they want you to have like a transformation. So just be careful. Or divine masculine, you doing this to somebody. Somebody could be doing a death ritual. All right, give me a message for this going slow and sideways and awakening sideways. What's the message? What's going on with divine masculine with this? Let me turn it. What's going on with this? All right, so yep, coffee cup and I like you. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted of friendship. Divine masculine, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, wants a date. So divine masculine, I think whoever your lover is, it could even be a new date, a blind date. Divine masculine, I think this woman could be a karmic, or she could be lying to you. Divine masculine, this woman likes you. She likes you, but she's lying about something. She lying. Yeah. Or divine masculine, this woman likes you, and you could probably like her, and you could be lying to her about something. So divine masculine, I'm gonna give an example. Divine masculine, say like you meet a new lover this week. Divine masculine, you don't have a job, but you don't want this woman to know that you're unemployed. So divine masculine, you tell this woman, yeah, I got a job. I work 2 jobs. I be so tired. I get off work. All I do is go home, go to work, and go home. That's all I do. And this woman gonna be like, oh, for real? See, that's the kind of man I want. I really appreciate that. That's nice you got a job. Divine masculine, when you get off this date with this woman, that's when you're going to like start going to look for a job. But divine masculine, you could have lied to this woman. Yeah. Or something like that. Somebody could be telling a white lie, telling like a new lover or potential lover a white lie. You're meeting and conversing. You're savoring the moment, divine masculine. You're feeling uplifted. This could even be a friendship. And this person really do like you, divine masculine. Yeah. Or divine masculine, be careful, because you're gonna like meet a new lover, and divine masculine, you or your potential new lover might have to pull back because someone is about to go through a dark night of the soul. It's like divine masculine, you don't want to meet a lover and then one of y'all go into y'all dark night of the soul. That's not fair. That's gonna be a mess. Somebody could be on their way. It's like divine masculine, you gonna go on your first date with this female, and then like 2 days later, divine masculine, she gonna call you and tell you her house caught on fire, her cat and dog died in the fire. It's somebody's life is like gonna just turn like that, like for the worst. But that's why spirit could be telling you like pull back from this lover. Because somebody about to go through a dark night of the soul. Like, soon after you meet this person, they're going to, like, experience something in their life. or something like that.
Mommy.
All right, I'm going to pull from this deck too. I'm just talking and talking. So, what's Divine Masculine's hidden truth for this week? So, Divine Masculine, your hidden truth is something that you want to say to your lover that you probably won't say, or you probably never will say this. It's a hidden truth. So, it's something that your lover, you haven't said to your lover. So, I'm going to pull one for you and one for your lover, Divine Masculine. What's Divine Masculine's hidden truth for this week in love and romance? Yeah, I regret lying to you. Yeah. So Divine Masculine, you could be the one lying. Yeah. So Divine Masculine, you're around a new lover or potential lover or a blind date. And Divine Masculine, you could be telling this woman that you're employed and you're not. Or you're telling this woman that you're single and you're not. Or something like that. But Divine Masculine, I think you and this woman, y'all could really like each other. Divine Masculine, this woman likes you and you like her. That's why you regret lying to her. Yeah, you lied about something, Divine Masculine. Or Divine Masculine, you could have lied to this lover in the past. And you're going to suggest that y'all go out for coffee or something. Because you're going to tell her the truth. Like when y'all go out to eat or something like that. So, you might tell a lover the truth this week, Divine Masculine. Because you know she likes you. Or y'all, the feelings is mutual. Or something like that. What's Divine Masculine's lover? Hidden truth. Yeah, I am attracted to you. Yeah, Divine Masculine. This lover like you. She likes you. And Divine Masculine, I think you know that. So you might tell this woman the truth. Before like things get out of hand or something. So this is this woman hidden truth. She's attracted to you, Divine Masculine. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. But I love you unconditionally is coming out in reverse. So Divine Masculine, this woman could be a karmic. Or she don't love you. She don't love you. This woman is either a karmic or she don't love you. She's attracted to you, but she don't love you. Or y'all relationship could be new. Divine Masculine, if your lover is the old lover, this woman don't love you. She don't love you unconditionally. It's only with strings attached. Divine Masculine, you could be dealing with a karmic lover and she only wants to use you for sex. This woman only wants to use you for sex. Yeah, I'm picking that up too. Yeah. Yeah, Divine Masculine. It's a woman that only wants you for sex. And Divine Masculine, if you like a tarot reader or you're like a spiritualist, this woman ain't really too fond of that. But Divine Masculine, you regret lying to her. But I don't know, Divine Masculine. I don't know if you should tell this woman the truth. You probably got to be patient. Don't tell this. If this woman a karmic, Divine Masculine, don't tell this woman that you lied to her about something. It depends on what you lied about. Because for some of y'all, this woman is a karmic and she's only using you for sex. She likes you. She's very attracted to you. But she only wants you for sex. She's not your divine feminine. She's not the one. So it's like Divine Masculine, you don't owe this woman no explanation. Let me see something. What's going on with Divine Masculine regret lying to this lover? You gotta be careful because this woman, the chaser. Chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Divine Masculine, I think you're going to be pulled away from a lover. Spirit going to pull you away from this lover. Because Divine Masculine, this woman going to take you for a ride that you don't deserve. This woman, she's a karmic. Divine Masculine, you can have fear of abandonment. Divine Masculine, you got issues. You got issues, Divine Masculine. You the chaser in a codependent relationship. Or Divine Masculine, you told this woman that you're single and you're not. Or Divine Masculine, you have issues. You could be falling in love with this woman. But I don't think that's a good choice, Divine Masculine. Because this woman don't like you like that. Divine Masculine, you have fear of abandonment. But this woman is like, she's not good for you. I'm picking up Divine Masculine. This female, this lover. I'm going to be quiet because I'm picking up too many scenarios. Divine Masculine, if you dealing with your Divine Feminine, you could have been telling your Divine Feminine in the past that your ex was chasing you, but in reality, Divine Masculine, you was chasing your ex. And you might tell Divine Feminine the truth this week. You lie about being the chaser. So Divine Masculine, you told somebody that somebody was chasing you, but in reality, you was the chaser. Because you got fear of abandonment issues. So you might tell somebody the truth, Divine Masculine. But Divine Masculine, you might tell this woman that you overcame something. You don't chase your ex no more, or y'all over. Divine Masculine, you lying. You lying, Divine Masculine. But it's what I just heard, Divine Masculine, was Divine Masculine, if you talking to your Divine Feminine and you tell your Divine Feminine that it's like Divine Masculine, you gonna confess something to your Divine Feminine, you're gonna tell her the truth, and then you gonna start lying all over again. And Divine Masculine, what I'm hearing is, say like you finally confess to your Divine Feminine and you tell her, you know what, I apologize. I told you I told you that my ex used to chase me. But in our reality, I used to chase my ex. I apologize. I was chasing her. I used to have fear of abandonment issues. But I don't chase my ex no more. I got over her. Divine Masculine, that part of your conversation, you not being honest. You telling your Divine Feminine, oh, I don't have fear of abandonment issues no more, and I don't chase my ex no more. Divine Masculine, what you should have said was, I'm still having trouble. I still chase my ex or whatever. It's like Divine Masculine, you gonna go through a dark night of the soul. It's like Divine Masculine, since you like playing as if you already learned a lesson, Spirit is gonna actually make you learn a lesson. So you telling your Divine Feminine, I got over my ex. I'm just telling you just to clear the air because I want to reconcile. I'm just telling you. But don't worry, Divine Feminine. You don't got to worry about my ex no more. I got over her. Whatever. Divine Masculine, you're going to go through a dark night of the soul. And when Spirit get done with you, you're going to really, in reality, be done with your ex. Like something like that. Yeah. So something like that going on with you in love. Oh, yeah. Love and romance. So I'm going to pause the video and get to the main spread with the tarot cards. Alright, so this is the main spread. And that's a shame. I'm already at 44 minutes, so let me hurry up. So Divine Masculine, I picked up while I paused the video. I heard say less. Divine Masculine, you don't have to talk as much this week. You don't have to keep explaining yourself. I heard Divine Masculine, you don't have to beg. You don't have to beg. You don't have to fear. Because the Most High already know. He knows. And Divine Masculine, in the near future, the Most High is going to deliver you from whatever this is. Divine Masculine, I'm hearing you just going to have to keep going. Live your life. If you got a job, go to work. Whatever this is going on in your love life, Divine Masculine, the Most High understands whether you're right or wrong. For some of y'all, Divine Masculine, I'm picking up, you wish that you was a better person, or you wish that you can give your lover what she needs, but you can't at the moment, Divine Masculine. And that's just the reality. But Divine Masculine, I'm picking up, do what you got to do, but try not to lie. Just say less, Divine Masculine. Just say less, because you telling a lie or a white lie, Divine Masculine, might make the situation worse. Because Divine Masculine, if you're dealing with like spirituality, or you're trying to manifest something, or you're praying, Divine Masculine, it's best just to say less. It's just like, say like if you're dealing with the criminalities, and Divine Masculine, say like, I'm giving this for an example. Divine Masculine, say like you really don't have no money, or you can't work, or whatever your situation is, and you stole something from the store, but it was a necessity. It was some food, or you needed clothes. You stole something, and you get caught. It's like, Divine Masculine, say less until you get a lawyer. Just say less. You might have to plead the fifth. It's like you're wrong, but the Most High understand. He know why you stole. It was wrong, but he know why you did it. He know why you did it. So it's a situation like that. I'm picking up like you're sincere, but you was wrong in the situation. Like you meant well, but something could have went left, or something like that. So Divine Masculine, you might have to explain yourself, or if you can't find the right words to say, don't say nothing. Or just apologize and leave it. I'm also picking up, Divine Masculine, for some of you guys, you're dealing with a karmic lover. And Divine Masculine, this woman don't deserve you. And Divine Masculine, the Most High know what you're going through while you're putting up with this woman. He knows. Divine Masculine, this woman could be doing spell work on you. So you're innocent in a situation. Like Divine Masculine, you could be a victim of spell work. And you want to leave this woman, but you can't. You don't know why. You could be being very foolish. And you don't know why you can't leave this woman. It could be because Divine Masculine, she got an altar up. Or something. She got a voodoo doll. It could be a lover that's doing dark magic over you. So it's like Divine Masculine, Spirit is saying say less, because in the near future he's going to deliver you from something. So he understands even if you don't understand, Divine Masculine. One of your lovers, for some of y'all, I'm picking up, this woman is doing dark magic on you. She's controlling you using 5D stuff. And Divine Masculine, you could be naive to it and you just want out and you don't know why you can't leave. But Divine Masculine, I'm hearing say less. Just say less, because you're going to be delivered from something in the near future. This woman could be playing with you. 1 minute she pregnant, next minute she not. This woman could probably, it's like every 5 minutes, Divine Masculine, this woman telling you she pregnant. Then she telling you she lost the baby. This woman, somebody playing with you, Divine Masculine. And it could be a female, a karmic lover. Somebody could be playing on your weaknesses and things like that. But anyway, let me go on. So the first card that came out was the Ten of Wands. So Divine Masculine, you could be a fire sign, got fire in your chart, or you dealing with a fire sign. This can definitely be spell work. Divine Masculine, you could be burdened. Divine Masculine, it could be a woman that could be making a fool of you. You're just burdened. Then you could also be getting a little bit of karma, Divine Masculine. You could be paying off karmic debt. Divine Masculine, you or somebody else is burdened. What clarified the Ten of Wands was the devil. So Divine Masculine, you or somebody else could be a Capricorn, or somebody got Capricorn in their chart. Yeah, somebody's burdened because of some devil energy, or somebody a Capricorn. Yeah, this could be spell work. Or Divine Masculine, your lover is cheating on you. Or Divine Masculine, you could be cheating on your lover. Or Divine Masculine, you could be in contact with your Divine Feminine, and you're burdened because you could have lied to your Divine Feminine and told her you were single and you're not. You could be in a relationship with a karmic Divine Masculine. So you're burdened because of some spell work, or divine masculine, you told somebody a lie. It could have been in your divine feminine. You could have your divine feminine in a third party, or your karmic lover has you in a third party, divine masculine. I also just heard, divine masculine, you work your behind off. You work your behind off for this woman, and she nothing satisfies her. Nothing satisfies her. You work your behind off. You 10 wands, you burden. You could be a tarot reader and you have a traditional job, divine masculine, and you make money from both. And this woman is never satisfied. When I asked for more information about the 10 of wands, the king of wands came out. So divine masculine, you or somebody else could definitely be a fire sign, or somebody could have fire in their chart, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. The king of wands can also be married. The king of wands can also have, the king of wands could be very handsome, very sexy, just like the queen of wands, very attractive. So divine masculine, you could also be dealing with a jealous lover because you're very attractive. And divine masculine, this woman always accuses you of cheating because you're very attractive. The king of wands. Or something like that could be going on, divine masculine. Or I'm also picking up, divine masculine, you blow this woman's mind in the bedroom, and divine masculine, she can't handle it, and you tired of this woman, divine masculine. The king of wands can also be good in the bedroom. And divine masculine, it's like this woman stalks you, she harasses you, she accuses you of cheating, she's insecure. But it's not love, divine masculine. This woman is lusting after you. Somebody could be lusting after you. And divine masculine, you tired of it. You tired of it. This woman don't know how to act. And it could be because of the bedroom. What clarified the king of wands was the 7 of wands. So we got more fire, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Altogether, we have 8 wands. The king of wands. Is this divine masculine? Yeah. See, the 8 of wands. The 8 of wands, because the king of wands with the 7 of wands, that's 8 wands. The 8 of wands could be sexual intercourse. Divine masculine, I also just heard that you bit off more than you can chew, divine masculine. Divine masculine, you wanted a woman and you won her over. But divine masculine, you finding out this woman crazy as hell. Or she could be she want to have a lot of sex. Divine masculine, this woman could be very lustful. And it's more than even you can bear, divine masculine. This woman could be driving you crazy. Divine masculine, you thought that you wanted this woman, but I think you finding out, divine masculine, this woman could be a little bit crazy, or she could be emotionally unstable. And divine masculine, I think you're finding out it's best that you stop having sex with this woman, because she could be going crazy. So it's like, divine masculine, you could be burdened because of like sex, your wand. You had intercourse with somebody that you should not have. So anyway, the 8 of wands could be sexual intercourse. The 8 of wands could be an unexpected victory. The 8 of wands can also be communication, like email, text messages, things like that. Or the 8 of wands could be traveling. Divine masculine, I'm also picking up, if you're like married or something, divine masculine, you can have a third party that's getting out of control. Divine masculine, you could be married. It could be to your divine feminine. And you have a third party. And divine masculine, this woman is getting out of control. And it's because of the sex. It's like she's starting to stalk you. She's harassing you. You don't want your wife to know you cheating on your wife. But this woman, it's like she's showing up to your house. It's like, divine masculine, you burdened. Because your third party, she could be crazy. Your third party could be crazy, divine masculine. Something could be getting out of control. Divine masculine, your third party could be a coworker. You could have slept with this woman at work, divine masculine. And this woman is just, she getting out of control. It's like Divine Masculine, you have sex with this woman when you have sex with her. Then it's like you go home to your wife or your main girlfriend. And Divine Masculine, this woman be calling you when you at home. Come outside. I want to have sex. Come outside. Divine Masculine, you be like, no. We already had sex. I ain't coming outside. Divine Masculine, you burdened. You burdened. This woman is very lustful. This woman don't love you, Divine Masculine. She wants to have sex with you. And she could be getting out of control. Or Divine Masculine, this is your child's mother. And you could be married and your child's mother could be acting up. And you don't want your wife to know that you still messing with your baby mother or something. Give me a tea leaf with the Ten of Wands and the Devil. Yeah, bad. Enemies, take care. Enemies are working against you. For most of y'all, that Ten of Wands is spell work. That Ten of Wands is dark magic. Yeah, this is dark magic. I just heard binding spells. I just heard binding. Divine Masculine, this could be a karmic lover doing dark magic on you. And she could be keeping you away from your Divine Feminine. This woman could be a Capricorn, don't have to be. If this devil energy is not a Capricorn, this is dark magic. It's dark magic. And it's keeping you bound. You're bound, Divine Masculine. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Divine Masculine, I think you need to stop having sex with your karmic. That's part of the sex. Sex is, it helps solidify the dark magic. It makes it stronger. When you have intercourse with this woman, Divine Masculine, it makes it stronger. The spell work gets stronger, and Divine Masculine, you get weaker. You get weaker. Yeah. Yeah. Divine Masculine, take care. Enemies are working against you. That's why you Ten of Wands. Yeah. So, the Most High wants you to take care. Take care of yourself, Divine Masculine. You're going to have to, like, not have intercourse with this woman. If she texts you, Divine Masculine, don't text her back. If she email you, don't email her back. Don't give this woman no rides. Don't let her get in your car. Don't travel to her. Don't let her travel to you. Divine Masculine, you're going to have to pull your energy back from a karmic lover. Yeah, and that's what I'm picking up. I heard take care, and this card that say take care. And Divine Masculine, you taking care is pulling your energy back from this karmic lover. You got to pull your energy back. Okay, so the month of February flew out. I'm going to put that on the side right there. Give me a tea leaf for the King of Wands and the Seven of Wands. A younger man. Dealings or relationship with a younger man. So, Divine Masculine, you could have been dealing with this karmic lover since February. So, Divine Masculine, I'm picking up in the past, you got a shallow victory. Divine Masculine, you wanted a woman because you wanted her, you liked her. Or Divine Masculine, you wanted a woman just to say just to be able to say you won a competition. So you wanted this woman because you wanted her, or it was from your ego. You was competing. Divine Masculine, you could have been competing for this karmic female. You was competing with this younger man. But it's like Divine Masculine, when you got into a relationship with your karmic lover, it's like it's getting out of control. Because this woman could be crazy. Yeah. In February. Divine Masculine, you could have been dealing with this since February. Or the first time you and this woman had sex was in February. Because you wanted to take her from this younger man. So Divine Masculine, you bit off more than you can chew. Because you could have been competing, like in a competition. Divine Masculine, you could also be getting karma. Because you could be married. And Divine Masculine, you wanted this karmic lover. And you could have took your karmic lover from this younger man. So Divine Masculine, you got a shallow victory in the past, and you could be getting karma for that. Because it's like this woman won't leave you alone. Or Divine Masculine, this woman does dark magic and you didn't know. And you're burdened because of her. And you could have took her from this younger man in February. And Divine Masculine, you could be married. February, March, April, May, June, July. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. This woman could be pregnant. Divine Masculine, you could have got this woman pregnant. Or she told you she was pregnant in February. So it's like now she could be 7 months. And Divine Masculine, it's either you or this younger man. She don't know who the father is. Or Divine Masculine, the cards is telling me to tell you that this karmic woman, the baby is not yours. It could be this younger man's. And the cards could be telling me to tell you, Divine Masculine, that this karmic female had intercourse with this younger man in February. Or she conceived in February. So Divine Masculine, this could be a situation where this woman, she's actually 7 months. And she could be telling you a lie. She could be telling you she's 5 months or she's 6 months. This woman is 7 months. And she's either telling you she could be 5 or 6 months. She could be lying about her due date. And this younger man could be the father. This younger man right here. Or Divine Masculine, in February when she conceived, she was sleeping around with you and this younger man. Or something like that, yeah. Yeah, Divine Masculine, your karmic lover had dealings or a relationship with this younger man. But she had dealings in relationship with you too. Somebody lying about their due date. It's a karmic female out here lying about how many months she is and her due date. And Divine Masculine, it's between you and this younger man. Yeah, something like that going on. What's the scoop with the Ten of Wands, the Devil, and Bat? Yeah, blackmail. Someone could be getting blackmailed. Divine Masculine, you could be getting blackmailed. Divine Masculine, this karmic woman could be your third party. And this woman could be blackmailing you, Divine Masculine. I'm also picking up, Divine Masculine, this karmic, your karmic lover, she's blackmailing you literally, like directly. She could be telling you, I'm going to tell your Divine Feminine about me if you don't do this or do that. Or, Divine Masculine, this, your karmic lover is blackmailing you through dark magic. So it's either one or the other, or she could be doing both to you. Or this your karmic lover could be doing it straight up. Like she's telling you, if you don't do what I want you to do, I'm going to tell your Divine Feminine about me. Or something. So Divine Masculine, you're burdened about some devil energy. Enemies are working against you and you're being blackmailed. Or Divine Masculine, that's your worst fear. Your third party could have told you she's pregnant. And Divine Masculine, you could just be paranoid and you think that this woman is going to like tell your wife or something. You could just be paranoid. So this is either a reality or Divine Masculine, you hoping and praying that this woman don't say nothing, like your third party. Or something like that. What's the scoop with the King of Wands, the Seven of Wands with this younger man in February? Yeah, access denied, blocking communication. Your life is about to have an upgrade. Yeah. Divine Masculine, I think in the past, you could have bit off more than you could chew. Or you got involved with a lover. You didn't know this woman was a karmic. And Divine Masculine, I don't know what your intentions was. like I said, this karmic lover of yours, you could have really liked her, or you did it just because you knew you could. So Divine Masculine, what you could have did was, in February, you told this karmic lover of yours to stop communicating with this younger man so you can have an upgrade. Or Divine Masculine, you told your karmic lover to leave the younger man alone because you're a better man than the younger man. So Divine Masculine, you could have been trying to upgrade this karmic. So somebody was blocking communication because of an upgrade. So the Eight of Wands could be some type of communication. So Divine Masculine, I'm also picking up, you wanted to be the only one that was communicating with this woman. You didn't want no competition around. You didn't want no competition. So Divine Masculine, I don't know if you could have been using this karmic lover for money. You could have been using your karmic lover for money. Or you, yeah. Or Divine Masculine, you really wanted an upgrade. Your life is about to have an upgrade. Or Divine Masculine, you could have married somebody in February. Divine Masculine, you could have married somebody in February. So Divine Masculine, you've been married for 7 months. Or Divine Masculine, this week you're not talking. Divine Masculine, this week you're not communicating with this younger man or your karmic lover. So Divine Masculine, you might block communicating with someone. You might block communicating with somebody. So you can actually get an upgrade. So Divine Masculine, I also see a situation where it's a third party situation. This can be in love, work, or life. Divine Masculine, you gonna tell somebody, be quiet. Be quiet. I'm gonna call a younger man and I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask the younger man, you be quiet. I'm gonna ask him. So it's like Divine Masculine, you could be blocking your karmic lover from communicating with that younger man. And you gonna call a younger man, Divine Masculine, and you gonna ask him something. Because Divine Masculine, you could be telling your karmic lover, I'm going to call a younger man and I'm going to ask him, if he tell me that he was sleeping with you, you're not going to have access to my upgrade. I see that too going on. Divine Masculine, you're telling somebody to be quiet. You better not call that younger man. Don't call him. If you innocent, why you trying to call a younger man? I'll call him. Let me call him. Because Divine Masculine, you telling somebody, if that younger man tell me that you and him was messing around or you've been texting him since February, you're not having access to my upgrade. I'm not marrying you. Or something like that, Divine Masculine. Your life is about to have an upgrade. Or Divine Masculine, Spirit could be telling me to tell you to block communication from your karmic lover and or this younger man so your life can experience an upgrade. Divine Masculine, you have to block communication from your karmic lover and or this younger man, and that's when you will get an upgrade. So Divine Masculine, Spirit don't want you talking to somebody. Because Divine Masculine, you thought you got a victory in February. But Divine Masculine, in February, you and this younger man could have been sleeping with this woman. So Divine Masculine, you thought you was the only one that was sleeping with this woman, but this younger man was too. So Divine Masculine, Spirit could be telling you, stop communicating with your karmic lover so that you can actually get an upgrade. Because somebody could be lying to you or something. But I also see, Divine Masculine, you're talking to one person, but you telling somebody else to be quiet. You're blocking communication from one person and you're communicating with somebody else. And Divine Masculine, when you do that, you're going to receive an upgrade. And that can even be the truth. Divine Masculine, I also just heard the upgrade is the truth. So Divine Masculine, somebody been lying to you. So when you get the truth, that's going to be like a breath of fresh air. It's going to be an upgrade for you, Divine Masculine. Because the Ten of Wands is not an upgrade. And Divine Masculine, somebody was lying to you. That's why you was 10 Wands. And this is a downgrade. This is like a burden. So Spirit want to bring you out of this energy of you being blackmailed. Divine Masculine, it could be a woman around you who's saying that you're the father of the baby, whether the baby is born or she's still pregnant. But Divine Masculine, this younger man is aware that he could be the father or you could be the father. But Divine Masculine, you did not know that until this week. So Divine Masculine, you might call this younger man and say, was you messing around with my karmic lover? And he was like, yeah, she told me not to say nothing. But he gonna say, yeah, I knew that it was between, the baby was either mine or yours. This younger man just gonna tell you. But this karmic lover of yours, Divine Masculine, had you thinking that you was the only one. Or something like that. And then it's like, caution, proceed with caution. Yeah, experiencing similar energies. Or Divine Masculine, this younger man is your karmic lover's ex. And Divine Masculine, whatever your karmic lover is doing to you, she did to him. So Divine Masculine, you and this karmic man could be experiencing similar energies. Y'all mirroring. Divine Masculine, whatever your karmic lover is doing to you, she did it to the younger man. Yeah. So Divine Masculine, you might even call that younger man and say, is my karmic lover, I heard through the grapevine that somebody was saying my karmic lover do dark magic. When you was in a relationship with her, you thought she was doing dark magic? Divine Masculine, that younger man gonna say, hell yeah, she do dark magic. I seen her do it. She was doing it on me until I figured it out. Yeah, Divine Masculine, you gonna get the truth about a karmic lover or your child's mother or something. Divine Masculine, I also picked up too, for some of y'all, this younger man could be your son. And your child's mother could have been lying to you about something. Yeah. So Divine Masculine, that younger man could be your son. And Divine Masculine, you going to tell your child's mother, be quiet. Don't pick up on the phone. Don't give the younger man heads up. I'm his father. I'm going to call him. I'm going to ask him. Because if you innocent, you innocent. Let me ask the younger man. That's my son. So Divine Masculine, for some of y'all, this younger man is your competition in love. And for other you guys, that younger man is your son. And he's going to tell you the truth. Yeah, he's going to tell you the truth. Because it's a karmic female that's like lying to you, Divine Masculine. And that younger man might be the one to tell you the truth. Give me a charm card for the Ten of Wands, Bat, the Devil, and Blackmail. Flag, Pride, yeah. Divine Masculine, you could be a foreigner. And Divine Masculine, you could be a foreigner. And your lover could be an American citizen. Or Divine Masculine, you an American citizen and your karmic lover could be a foreigner. Somebody could be a foreigner. But this is my card for like American citizenship. Or Divine Masculine, you dealing with somebody that got a lot of pride. Or Divine Masculine, somebody could be like a part of the LG. I don't know how to say it, but somebody could be gay, lesbian, or bisexual, Divine Masculine. And you didn't know. Yeah, Divine Masculine, you could have been dealing with somebody with a lot of pride. Yeah. Give me a charm card. Give me a charm card for the seven of wands, the king of wands, access denied, upgrade, February, and younger man. Yeah, replenish. Yeah. Divine Masculine, you won't get the truth. Or you're telling somebody the truth. Mm-hmm. Divine Masculine, you're gonna get replenished this week about something. Yeah, Divine Masculine, you're gonna get an upgrade. And for some of y'all, I heard this upgrade is the truth. You're gonna get the truth about the situation. I'm hearing it's gonna be like a breath of fresh air when you get this truth. Yeah, Divine Masculine, you're gonna get replenished. Or Divine Masculine, this person is going to have to stop doing this dark magic on you because they're going to get exposed. So you're going to be able to be replenished. They're going to have to release you from this lie, release you from this dark magic because it's going to get exposed. Divine Masculine, that younger man going to tell you the truth. Or Divine Masculine, you going to tell somebody else the truth so you can get it off your conscience. Divine Masculine, you could have been holding a secret for your karmic lover or something. But Divine Masculine, when you do what's right this week and you like tell the truth about something, you're going to get replenished and you're going to experience an upgrade. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, somebody was off course. Yeah. Divine Masculine, you might realize that something you did in the past, it wasn't worth it. So Divine Masculine, you could have took this karmic woman from this younger man and that was her lover or that was her husband. But Divine Masculine, you gonna find out that it's not worth it. This woman a karmic or something like that. Yeah. Divine Masculine, I think in the past you was very defensive and you was off course, Divine Masculine, because you could have been trying to make a dream come true or something. Yeah. Divine Masculine, you was off course, I think, in the past. And it could have been in February when you was being very defensive. You was off course. And you could have been being very defensive because it was a competition in love or something like that. Yeah. So let me go ahead up here to the top. Because the top cards up here is telling me more about your overall energy, which is diligence. So the first card that came out was the Eight of Wands again. Divine Masculine, I'm also picking up, this is either your child's mother and your son, or this is a competition in love. Divine Masculine, you're going to have to block communication with somebody. Because Divine Masculine, this karmic female out here is trying to get you and this younger man to like have a shootout. Or for y'all to fight for her love, or for it to be like a competition or something. Or Divine Masculine, your karmic baby mother, she trying to get your son to come up against you, or she wants your son to shoot you or something. So Divine Masculine, you gonna have to block communication, cause there's too many eight wands out here, and we got 8 wands at the bottom. To me, the 8 of wands is a shootout, and then we got 8 wands right here. Divine Masculine, you gonna have to stop communicating with somebody. Or tell somebody to stop communicating with somebody else. Because it could be a karmic woman out here that's trying to make 2 men, like, go at it or something like that. Yeah, something. And Divine Masculine, again, for some of y'all, this is your child's mother. And she wants your son to shoot you or something. She wilding. She trying to get your son to come up against you. She is definitely wilding. Yeah. Or Divine Masculine, somebody could have shot at you in the past and you didn't know who it was. It could have been your own son. And Divine Masculine, this younger man gonna tell you the truth. This karmic woman had this man do this to you. Somebody could have been shooting at you in the past, Divine Masculine. And it could have happened in February. It could have been a shootout. Divine Masculine, if it wasn't this younger man who was shooting at you, he know who shot you, Divine Masculine. And he's gonna tell you. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Divine Masculine, you might have to be diligent to like catch a liar. Divine Masculine, I'm picking up, you can even be like on a 3-way call. Or like I said, I saw somebody telling somebody to be quiet. No, you be quiet. Don't call so-and-so. Or Divine Masculine, you going to do something with communication. So you can get down to the bottom of something and get the truth. Or you're not going to let this person communicate with somebody until you get the full story or the truth. So this diligence, Divine Masculine, could be getting down to the bottom of something. Or Divine Masculine, you could have bought your lover a phone and you're taking the phone back from her that you bought her. And you might go through your lover's phone or something like that. Yeah, I heard that too. Or Divine Masculine, you could be dealing with your son. Divine Masculine, your son could be like in the middle of like some beef because of pride and ego. And Divine Masculine, your son don't want to tell you the trouble he got into because he feel as though he can handle it on his own. And Divine Masculine, you like, oh, hell no. Give me that phone. Give me that phone before somebody get hurt. And Divine Masculine, you might have to take control of a situation. Because somebody could be after you, Divine Masculine, because of your son. Or something like that. Yeah, something like that going on too, Divine Masculine, with your son. So Divine Masculine, you might have to handle something. I don't know if you're going to get like law involved. Or Divine Masculine, this is like some street stuff. And you might just have to handle something. Like, this could be like this younger man. It could be like some street gangs and they younger. They could be like 18 to like 22. And Divine Masculine, you might have to get in contact with like some OGs like you. And talk to these men's fathers or something. Before like something get out of hand. Or something like that. Yeah, this could be like some street stuff. And then we got altercation. Yeah. A physical altercation may break out. Divine Masculine, somebody could have told your son, if I can't get you, I'm gonna get your father. Or something like that. Divine Masculine, somebody could be trying to blackmail you and your family or something. Because of their pride and ego. Or Divine Masculine, you could be a foreigner and some people could be taking advantage of you because they're Americans. They could be American citizens. And Divine Masculine, you could be a citizen too, but you're not, you wasn't born in America or something like that. Or Divine Masculine, somebody could be trying to blackmail you about your citizenship or something like that. Or Divine Masculine, somebody could be doing dark magic on you because they want to force you to jeopardize your American citizenship. Divine Masculine, you wasn't born over in the United States, but somebody could be doing dark magic to get you to jeopardize your citizenship so you can get deported. They're trying to make you do it through dark magic. They want you to get into trouble. Yup. I'm picking that up too now. Yeah, somebody wants you to get deported, Divine Masculine. So they're doing dark magic or something on you. But let me go ahead up here to the top. So I already said the first card that came out was the 8 of Wands. So again, Divine Masculine, you have to be diligent with like your communication skills, communicating, talking to the correct parties. Divine Masculine, I also heard too when I paused the video that somebody could have hired a hitman. It could have been your karmic lover. Somebody hired a hitman, and Divine Masculine, you going to find out. And you going to tell this woman, no, you be quiet. Or Divine Masculine, you going to tell this woman, whoever this hitman she hired, you're going to make her call him while you're sitting there. And Divine Masculine, you might take the phone or something. You're going to make this woman call this hitman that she hired. So this could be like a death ritual or something, Divine Masculine, that you going to have to like handle. And again, Divine Masculine, I don't know if you're going to get law enforcement involved. I don't know. But I'm kind of picking up in this situation, it's probably a need. But depends on the situation. Divine Masculine, you probably can diffuse this situation without law enforcement. But I'm picking up eventually you might have to call, or it might be best that you get law enforcement involved. It depends on the person. It depends on the situation. Divine Masculine, if you feel as though you have to get law enforcement involved, do it. Or Divine Masculine, you might have to set somebody up. You might have to record a phone call. Divine Masculine, you're going to have to be diligent with communicating. I'm hearing be organized. Divine Masculine, you're going to have proof. You're going to have to be diligent. So you might have to record something, Divine Masculine. Record somebody or something like that. But anyway, the 8 of Wands. Again, this could be traveling, success, sex, all that. What clarified the 8 of Wands was the Page of Wands. So, Divine Masculine, this could also be legalities. Divine Masculine, you might get your name cleared this week because Divine Masculine, you might have to get somebody to testify on your behalf. It could have been a witness that didn't want to testify, but this could be a key witness that'll get your name cleared. Something like that could be going on. Divine Masculine, you have to be diligent. You might even have to help out your own lawyer. Divine Masculine, you might have to be like even help your lawyer. Like pull some strings, do something. It's a key witness. Yeah, something like Divine Masculine, you have to be diligent. Divine Masculine, if this is dark magic, you're going to have to definitely be diligent because this is kind of heavy. It's kind of squeezing. It's kind of tight. So you're going to have to push. Like push. Make yourself do something. Make yourself. You're going to have to push, Divine Masculine. Because this could be dark magic and it's like very heavy or it's very thick. Or it has a hold on you. So Divine Masculine, you might have to be strong and push and still do something. So Divine Masculine, this can even be, you might have to be diligent and just still get up and go to work. Divine Masculine, somebody could be trying to destroy your reputation. And like the authorities could be watching you. But it's like Divine Masculine, if the authorities see you get up and go to work every morning, it's like somebody else's case against you is getting weaker and weaker. Because Divine Masculine, they see you, you're diligent. You're getting up every day. You're going to work. You minding your business. You block communication from somebody. Your diligence is going to pay off, Divine Masculine. So you might have to be strong and just push and do something anyway. Or you're going to have to be diligent and stay away from somebody. This diligence can also be you staying away from somebody. Don't let this person call your phone. And Divine Masculine, don't be tempted to call this person. Because it's like Divine Masculine, every time you call this person, they're like recording you or they trying to set you up. So you might have to be diligent in staying away from somebody as well. But anyway, we got the Page of Wands. So Divine Masculine, you could definitely be a fire sign. Or you definitely dealing with a fire sign. Or you could have fire in your chart. Or you're very passionate this week. Or somebody's very angry. Them wands. So altogether we got 9 wands. So Divine Masculine, somebody could be a wounded warrior. Divine Masculine, this could be your opponent. Did I ask? Let me see. This 10 of Wands, is this Divine Masculine? Divine Masculine, somebody might get, let me see. This 10 of Wands, is this Divine Masculine? Yeah. Divine Masculine, in the past, somebody had you 10 Wands. In the past and this week, Divine Masculine, you 10 Wands. But Divine Masculine, this person up here is 9 Wands. So Divine Masculine, you're almost to the point where you're going to like defeat your enemy. Or you're Divine Masculine, you going to make somebody match your energy. Or something like that. Because Divine Masculine, you 10 Wands. And this person is almost 10 Wands. Yeah, they 9 wands. Somebody could be very defensive. Or Divine Masculine, somebody could have lied on you in the past. And you're like forcing somebody to tell the truth. I see that too. Divine Masculine, somebody lied on you in the past. And you're like energetically, I don't know if you're aware of it or not. Divine Masculine, you're doing it on purpose, or the universe is helping you do something energetically that's forcing your offender to tell the truth. Your offender could be telling the truth. Yeah. Something like that, Divine Masculine, going on. So this 9 of wands is you, Divine Masculine, or your offender. And they're almost 10 wands like you. Because this is 9 wands. Or Divine Masculine, you're very optimistic that this 8 of wands is what can clear your name. So this could be some type of communication. So Divine Masculine, you're very optimistic that you could have blocked somebody from communicating so you could communicate. Or you recorded a phone call or something. Or you got some type of proof. But it was through communication. So Divine Masculine, you could be very, you're ready to like defend yourself. Like you have evidence, or your lawyer have evidence. Like you have your defense together. So this is, if this is legalities, it's like Divine Masculine, you're very optimistic. Somebody could have even found like some new proof or new evidence. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that going on. So Divine Masculine, just be diligent. This can even be Divine Masculine, you probably have to do something to confirm your alibi. You might have to do something to Divine Masculine to confirm your alibi. Somebody could be trying to pin a crime on you. And because of your diligence, Divine Masculine, or your lawyer's diligence, your alibi is going to be confirmed. But I'm kind of picking up, Divine Masculine, time is of the essence. Because somebody's slick. Somebody out here is slick. But they could be doing dark magic. And now I'm hearing time is of the essence. Like, you got to get this proof and hurry up. Like, something like that. And then we got the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Or Divine Masculine, you got to get, like, a key witness before they, like, leave town. Or before they change their mind or something. Or convince somebody to, like, testify on your behalf or something. Time, I'm picking that up too. Time is of the essence, Divine Masculine. You got to do something quick because somebody is very slick. So, when I asked for more information about diligence, the 5 of Pentacles came out. So, Divine Masculine, you or somebody else could be an earth sign. You're dealing with an earth sign, or you can have earth in your chart, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Damn, this 5 of Pentacles ain't no joke. Somebody eating out of a garbage can? They eating out of a garbage can. Somebody could have been homeless. Something could have happened with what you call it? What do you call that chart when with like carbon monoxide, water, H2O? Is that the element chart? The chart of elements? I forgot what you call it. That it got symbols like that on this 5 of Pentacles. I see that. Is that? So I don't know, somebody could have been trying to like kill somebody with carbon monoxide. Or something, yeah, somebody was trying to be slick and leave somebody outside in the cold. Or somebody could have got evicted. Somebody could have been trying to set somebody home on fire. Somebody could have like on purpose did a gas leak in somebody's vehicle or somebody's home. Or somebody on purpose started a fire or did this at work. Or somebody offended somebody and didn't want to get caught, but they did it with elements. So could be water, carbon monoxide, fire, some type of radiation. Somebody was trying to do something. They wanted somebody to get left out in the cold. Yeah, somebody could have got put out of their home, a fire, or carbon monoxide, or somebody like on purpose did a gas leak or something. Somebody wanted somebody to be without something. So this could be employment, their job, a vehicle. Because it's a snake on that ground. It's a snake right there. So somebody was trying to be sneaky, but they were using like, I can't get the name of I forgot what you call it. I think it's an element chart. You got water, that's H2O. Carbon monoxide is CO. Things like that. But what clarified the Five of Pentacles was the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody could definitely be an earth sign, dealing with an earth sign, or somebody got earth in their chart, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So we have, all we got out here is wands and earth. So somebody could be a Capricorn and somebody could be a fire sign. So, because we got Capricorn out here, then Pentacles, then we got the King of Wands, and we got Wands. So somebody could definitely be a Capricorn, dealing with a Capricorn, or somebody got Capricorn in their chart. And somebody could definitely be the King of Wands, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Yep. So all together up here, somebody could have did insurance fraud. I just heard that and I saw it with this. Somebody did insurance fraud. Or somebody tried to get somebody killed for insurance. For like their insurance money. Somebody wanted a payout. This Knight of Pentacles could be telling me that somebody was committed to causing an injustice. Somebody could have been committed to it. Or the Knight of Pentacles could be like angelic protection. Somebody probably wanted to kick somebody while they was down. Somebody wanted to do a crime and then blame it on like an innocent person. It's like somebody could have set a fire and then try to make it seem like somebody else did it. So this could be angelic protection, or this Five of Pentacles is going to like come to a complete halt because somebody wanted Six Pentacles a payout. So this could be a building, somebody's residence, a job, or like somebody's car. Somebody probably wanted somebody to die from carbon monoxide. Is that carbon monoxide like that you can, like if you close off the vents in somebody's car? Somebody could have probably wanted somebody to die like that so they can collect the insurance. So Divine Masculine, somebody could have like put out like insurance on you without you knowing. And they could have did it in February. And this could have been last year's February, this year February, 3 years ago February. Somebody tried to do something and they did it for a payout. Or somebody wanted revenge because somebody was given to two. So Divine Masculine, your karmic lover could have been trying to kill you because you was given to two, or she found out you were cheating on her, or she wanted to take you out so she can be with her third party. Somebody could have put life insurance out on somebody fraudulently. Fraudulently. But it has something to do with elements like gas, fire, radiation, things like that. Somebody wanted a payout. Yup. Yup. Somebody was trying to be slick. Yup. Somebody was trying to do something to somebody because of a third party situation in love. Somebody was given to two. Divine masculine, you or your karmic lover was given to two, and somebody wanted harm to come to somebody. Or this is like insurance fraud. Or somebody wanted somebody to die or pass away and collect the insurance money without getting caught. Mm-hmm. Give me a tea leaf for the 8 of Wands and the Page of Wands. Ooh. All right. We have November. So the month of November, and then this dark woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. And Divine Masculine, you're not an arrogant, boastful person. So Divine Masculine, somebody did a crime or something and trying to blame it on you. But Divine Masculine, you're not a rooster. You're not a prideful person. You're not an egotistical person. Divine Masculine, you're not arrogant and you're not boastful. It came out in reverse. Then it says situations in the balance that requires careful handling. And this could be somebody doing spell work, dark magic. Or Divine Masculine, you got to handle a situation very carefully. So you can catch a liar. Or somebody that's trying to blame a crime on you that you didn't do. Or Divine Masculine, somebody could be... Divine Masculine, if you like own a business with somebody, or you have own a car with somebody, it's both of y'all car, it's both of y'all homes. Divine Masculine, be careful. Because this person might cause damage. Somebody want to cause damage to something. So they can get money or something. This could be a home, y'all business, or a car. Divine Masculine, your lover could be trying to put you in a situation too. So something happened in November, or something is going to happen in November. Something to do with this dark woman. So Divine Masculine, this in the near future could be November. Somebody had dealings or relationship with this woman with dark complexion or hair. Give me a tea leaf for the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Ooh. Yup. Ha! Yeah, Divine Masculine. It came out in reverse. Yup. Divine Masculine, somebody gonna try to do something to you this week, or they tried to do it to you in the past. But Divine Masculine came out in reverse. So somebody wanted some unfortunate events to happen to you, Divine Masculine, that would change your life. But it came out in reverse. Divine Masculine, somebody wanted to pay out at your expense, or somebody was trying to like kill you, or have you die in a house fire, or do carbon monoxide poisoning or something like that. Or somebody could have did something at your job and try to blame it on you, like a fire or something. Yeah, but I heard insurance fraud though. Or Divine Masculine, somebody was trying to do something. It was with insurance. Or this could also be home insurance. But Divine Masculine, these change of events is not going to affect your life, because I think it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Somebody getting left out in the cold is not going to happen. Or Divine Masculine, somebody could be getting karma and they want you to be affected by it, but you're not, or you don't care. You don't care. Or something like that. So somebody wants something that happened to them to happen to you. Or Divine Masculine, somebody wants you to, they want you to care. Or Divine Masculine, somebody wants money from you because they 5 Pentacles. They lost their job. They got evicted, or something happened to them. But it's like Divine Masculine, this person, or this could be a lie. Divine Masculine, this could be a lie, but it's a setup. So Divine Masculine, somebody might call you and say, Divine Masculine, come pick me up on the highway because my car just blew up. Divine Masculine, when you get on that highway, this person was going to set you up. They car not on fire. Divine Masculine, somebody was going to call you and say, come pick them up from work because they just got fired. Or meet me on the highway, my car broke down. Or my car on fire. Divine Masculine, no it's not. No it's not. This person was just trying to get you somewhere so they can set you up. Yeah. So Divine Masculine, somebody wanted you to think that they were 5 Pentacles. They didn't have no money. They didn't have no job. Their car broke down. My house on fire. This person gonna say, Divine Masculine, come help me. Come help me. But Divine Masculine, this person was trying to set you up. They was trying to set you up. In the past, or this week, Divine Masculine. Or Divine Masculine, this already, this betrayal could have already happened to you. And you might find out who actually did it and who set you up. So Divine Masculine, this could be something that happened in the past. Divine Masculine, your lover could have called you and was like, Divine Masculine, can you come to my house? My house on fire. Or I can't get in my house. Something happened. And Divine Masculine, when you was getting out your car, somebody started shooting at you. But it's like Divine Masculine, your karmic lover set you up, but you couldn't prove it. Something like that. Somebody was trying to set somebody up. Somebody tried to set somebody up and they wanted it to appear as if they were left out in the cold. Or Divine Masculine, somebody called you to their house and was like, I can't find my keys. Or Divine Masculine, you could have been living with this person. They had a key, you had a key. And Divine Masculine, this person called you and was like, Divine Masculine, come home. Because I can't find my keys. I need your spare key. And Divine Masculine, when you pulled up, somebody could have shot at you. Or something like that. But somebody was setting you up, though. Or something. And Divine Masculine, you might get like somebody that's going to tell you the truth. Like what really happened. It could have been like your ex-lover who did this. Yup. Something was a setup. Yeah. Alright. So, let me see something. November. Is this a past November? No. So Divine Masculine, something is going to happen in November. Something's going to happen in November. So, Divine Masculine, I'm picking up this week, you're going to get like a break, some new evidence or something. By November, Divine Masculine, your offender is going to be 10 wands like you. So, Divine Masculine, somebody could have offended you and was trying to get away with something. Or somebody offended somebody and was trying to blame it on you. But Divine Masculine, Spirit is helping you defend yourself. Like you get evidence against this person that's trying to blame you for something. And I think by November, Divine Masculine, your opponent or your offender is going to be 10 wands just like you. Because Divine Masculine, from like this week to November, you're going to be getting mad downloads, mad evidence. Witnesses is going to come forward. People willing to tell the truth. You're going to be finding out things. Or Divine Masculine, you're going to do your own investigation. And Divine Masculine, you're going to be able to like clear your name or something. Or get justice. Get evidence against this person. Yeah. Divine Masculine, in November, this is not a past November. Or Divine Masculine, when November comes, you're going to be able to like defend yourself. And this can even be in court. Or Divine Masculine, by November, you're going to have like all the evidence you need. Because you could have been dealing with this dark woman. This dark woman might help you, Divine Masculine. Or this dark woman has something to do with you getting offended. What? Alright. Alright. What's the scoop with the 8 of Wands, the Page of Wands, November, and Dark Woman? Yeah, astral travel. You may be having out of body experiences. um Divine masculine. I think it could have been this dark woman who was like, this dark woman could be your karmic lover. And divine masculine, it could be people telling you that this dark woman do dark magic, and she's telling you she don't. Divine masculine, something is gonna go down this week, but it might die down. And divine masculine, you might continue on dating this dark woman. What might happen in November, divine masculine, is this dark woman is going to ask you, do you want to learn how to astral travel? And divine masculine, that's going to confirm to you that this dark woman actually is into like the occult, or like she does dark magic. Or divine masculine, you're going to experience out of body experiences in November. Because you still might be messing around with your karmic lover, divine masculine. Divine masculine, I think your karmic lover, she ain't no good. She's a karmic. And divine masculine, for whatever reason, you don't want to let her go, or you can't let her go. But something going to happen in November, divine masculine. Something's going to happen in November. And I think that's going to be like your ultimate deal breaker. You're going to have an out-of-body experience. Or divine masculine, this woman might suggest to you, she might say, you want to learn how to astral travel? And divine masculine, it's going to dawn on you that this is one of the things that this woman does to you. She astral travels to you. Something like that going on. And this dark woman is going to do it in November. She's going to suggest that y'all astral travel, or she going to say to you, divine masculine, you want to learn how to astral travel? Or you ever heard of astral traveling? And divine masculine, that's going to confirm to you that people saying that this woman do dark magic is true. People saying that this woman put a death ritual on you is true, divine masculine. Something is going down this week. But divine masculine, it might die down. It might die down. And divine masculine, this woman going to do something in November. And it's just going to confirm to you that she's the problem. She's the problem. Let me see. This dark woman, is this the karmic? Yeah. Yep. She the karmic, divine masculine. And divine masculine, she could be your third party. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Let me see something. Is this dark woman a fire sign? Or is she a fire sign? Yeah, she is. Yep. This dark woman, she's a fire sign. She a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Divine masculine, I'm also picking up that this dark woman looks like you. Or she could be a bull dagger, but she looks like you, divine masculine. Or this dark woman is like your family. And it could be something with like false identity. Divine masculine, this woman be doing stuff and she blaming on you because y'all look alike. Or something like that. Or this woman could be this dark woman, she could be bisexual or something. Divine masculine, this dark woman could be your family member. Divine masculine, this dark woman could be messing around with your karmic lover. And she could be trying to take you out because she wants your girlfriend. Or something. This dark woman could be your friend or your family member, divine masculine. She could be a bull dagger or something. Or y'all look alike. Divine masculine, you and this woman look alike. But divine masculine, they telling me this dark woman, she's a fire sign, and something's gonna happen in November. Divine masculine, you might um divine masculine, this diligence could also be you learning about the occult. This could be you learning about the occult. And divine masculine, between this week and November, your skills or your intuitive gifts might heighten. And divine masculine, this dark woman might astro travel to you, and you're going to see her. You're going to see her or something. This dark woman is going to be very defensive in November about astro traveling or causing you an out-of-body experience, divine masculine. She's going to be very defensive, or she's going to get caught because she's astro traveling. Or divine masculine, you're going to confront her about her causing you an out-of-body experiences. And divine masculine, that could be a shooting, or she was trying to set your car on fire or something, or get you fired, or set your business on fire or something. In November, this dark woman is going to be very defensive. She's going to be a wounded warrior. She can't take it no more. Something going on. Give me the scoop with the 5 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and chain in reverse. Give me the scoop. Divine feminine, divine masculine. This dark woman either was trying to get you shot, got you shot, or this woman was like accusing you, bringing accusations against you in the spiritual realm, the 5D. This is dark magic. Divine masculine, this woman could have had your picture in a jar. She could have been chanting your name. This woman was doing something. She could have been accusing you, 3D or 5D. She was bringing up accusations against you. But we got purify. Purify your energy and aura. Divine masculine, this dark woman could have got insurance out on you. She could have got some type of life insurance out on you. So divine masculine, if you like find out this week, or somebody tell you, or they try to tell you, divine masculine, purify your energy. Because this woman wanted a payout at your expense. So this is a 5D hitman or a 3D hitman. Or a death ritual or something. Same thing. Divine masculine, you're going to have to purify your energy because somebody wanted a payout. Or divine masculine, I don't know if your karmic lover, she could be like a dyke and she didn't tell you. She should have told you. And she could have been trying to take your life so she could be with another woman or something. Or divine masculine, this is your child's mother. Or divine masculine, say like this dark woman offended you in the past, in February. And divine masculine, everybody was saying the dark woman did it because she really a dyke and she wanted to do harm to you so she can get your life insurance, money from your life insurance, and she can go off and be with her lesbian lover. That was just the rumors that was going around. That was the rumors. Divine masculine, in November coming up, divine masculine, this woman is going to come out the closet. She might come out of the closet. Because everybody was trying to tell you, divine masculine, your lover, your wife, whoever she is, she a dyke. And that's probably why you got shot at. That's probably why somebody was trying to set your house on fire. People was trying to tell you, divine masculine. And this dark woman in November is something she can't take it no more. She can't take it. Or divine masculine, between this week and November, you're going to learn how to astro travel. And divine masculine, you might astro travel and see this dark woman having intercourse with another woman. Like something like that gonna happen. Something going on. Because divine masculine, this dark woman right here, she's the karmic. She's the problem. And she's a fire sign. So, divine masculine, this diligence could be you learning like things about the occult or dark magic, how dark magic work, how do people astro travel, the laws and things of astro traveling. And divine masculine, maybe by November, you're going to like astro travel for the first time. And you're going to see this dark woman with her lesbian lover. And it's going to be confirmed, divine masculine, that she was the one who set you up in the past. Because she wanted something to happen to you so she could be with her lesbian lover or something like that. Or this woman is going to come out the closet in November. Or something. But divine masculine, purify your energy and your aura. Because somebody wanted something to happen to you that's not going to happen. Divine masculine, the cards could be telling me that you was committed to somebody that wanted a payout at your expense. But it's not going to happen. Or it's not going to happen the way this person wanted it to. Give me a charm card for the 8 of Wands, the Page of Wands, Astro Travel, November, and Dark Woman. Yeah, butter, smooth over. This is my card for like vengeance, divine vengeance. This woman, this dark woman is going to get her karma in November. The Most High is going to do it. Or divine masculine, the Most High is going to use you to like get karma or get evidence or something. Or get karmic justice. Something's going to be smoothed over. And this is my card for divine vengeance or divine judgment. Divine masculine, whatever this dark woman did to you in the past, it's going to be smoothed over in November. And it's something to do with somebody astro traveling. Give me a charm card for the 5 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, Chain in reverse, and Purify. Yeah, chair attendance. Yeah. Divine masculine. This woman could have tried to do something to you, but you wasn't even home. Or you didn't go to work that day. Or you wasn't in your car. Whatever this woman was trying to do to you, divine masculine, it's like not going to work because you're not available. You're not available. Or, divine masculine, you have an alibi. Divine masculine, I also just heard and I saw too that this dark woman was saying that you were dead and you're not dead. This dark woman going to get in trouble. I don't know what the hell this is. Divine masculine, this dark woman could be your wife or your child's mother. And she could have been saying that your son was dead. Or you was dead. But it's not true. I don't know if she was collecting money. Or she could have falsified a death certificate or something. Somebody gonna get in trouble in November. Somebody could have been saying somebody died. And they not dead. Yeah. So somebody, this dark woman was trying to set somebody up and this person is not there. Or this is the lie. Somebody was saying that somebody was deceased and they're not. Divine masculine, whatever this is with this devil energy, it's just, divine masculine, it's you just off course. Whoever this dark woman is, divine masculine, This is not your divine feminine. This woman do dark magic. This woman could be a fraud. This woman has no limits, no boundaries. This woman could have been saying, Divine Masculine, you're deceased or your child is deceased and she was getting money or something. She could have falsified documents, got like a fake death certificate and was getting money. This woman gonna get caught, or she's gonna get like found out, or the court, y'all could be in court, a trial or something, and this woman gonna get sentenced. They're gonna sentence her. She's gonna get found guilty in November. Because somebody was doing something with life insurance money, saying somebody was dead, trying to get somebody killed. And Divine Masculine, you was just off course. Or this woman was throwing you off course. Somebody was doing something. Divine Masculine, God forbid, but Divine Masculine, if something happened to you this week and you end up in the hospital, Divine Masculine, don't let this dark woman come see you, whoever she is. Because it's like, Divine Masculine, if you let this woman like in your room, or if you talk to her on the phone, it's like you're not going to heal, you're not going to be replenished. So you have to block communication from somebody. Divine Masculine, if you end up in the hospital, you're going to have to block communication from somebody. Because you're not going to be replenished, or you're not going to heal. This dark woman could know somebody that work in a hospital. Divine Masculine, if you end up in the hospital, this dark woman wanted somebody to do harm to you. Like put something in your IV or something. Do something to you. But Divine Masculine, it's like this person not going to go to work. So Divine Masculine, you're not going to be left out in the cold, because this dark woman could know somebody that work at the hospital, and this dark woman wanted somebody to do harm to you. And she probably was going to pay this person, like some of your life insurance. But this person not going to show up to work. Or this hitman not going to show up. Somebody not going to show up. This is like murder for hire. But somebody's not going to show up. Or, Divine Masculine, this dark woman was tempting you to do like a hit for hire. She was tempting you. She was going to pay you. And Divine Masculine, you probably work at a hospital. But Divine Masculine, you're not going to show up to do the job. You don't even want the money. You don't even want the money. Or Divine Masculine, you could be a practitioner or something. And this woman wants you to do a death ritual. And Divine Masculine, you're not going to do it. You're going to go the other way. It's like Divine Masculine, you don't even want the money. And it's like Divine Masculine, when this woman asks you, once you make up your mind, Divine Masculine, that you're not going to do this, Spirit is telling you, purify your energy. After you tell this woman no, purify your energy. Because she might get caught in November. So, Divine Masculine, you're either this dark woman's hitman, or you was supposed to be this dark woman's victim. Divine Masculine, if you was the one that was supposed to be this dark woman's hitman, leave this dark woman alone, because something's going to happen in November. And y'all going to get caught. So don't even deal with her. So what's this? It's August. Divine Masculine, if you was going to do this hit for this woman, y'all was going to get caught by November. Because this is karmic justice. The Most High was going to give y'all karma. Both of y'all. So, Divine Masculine, if this dark woman tried to hire you, you better tell this woman no. Because it's like, it's going to be for nothing, because y'all going to get caught in November. Or, Divine Masculine, you and this dark woman, y'all going to get karma from the 5D. Yeah, y'all going to get karma. You and this dark woman in November. Yep. So it's like y'all might as well not do it. And divine masculine, this diligence could be telling me to tell you just go to work. You don't need this woman $6,000 or $10,000 or this $20,000 she was gonna pay you. You don't need it. Just go to work and be diligent. It's like divine masculine. This woman wanted to hire you, and she said she was gonna give you $20,000. It's like divine masculine. Spirit is telling you do what's right. Be diligent. Do what's right. Do not accept this woman's offer. Because it's like divine masculine. You were supposed to kill somebody for this woman. But it's like in November, divine masculine, you might get an upgrade, or you're going to get a bonus at work, or you're going to get an increase. Divine masculine, you can get $20,000 from anywhere. You don't have to get $20,000 to commit a murder. You can get $20,000 at work. Like something, like you might get like something, but you gotta be diligent. Divine masculine, I'm hearing spirit say, this woman is trying to offer you $20,000 to murder. Divine masculine, you don't have to do that. If you stay diligent and do what's right between now and November, divine masculine, I promise you, I can get you $20,000 without you having to commit murder. I promise you. You just got to be diligent, divine masculine. Yeah. Divine masculine, for some of y'all, this dark woman wanted to hire you. She wanted to hire you. And y'all going to get caught in November, divine masculine, if you take this woman's offer. Yeah. So, I'm going to end it. So, divine masculine, that's what's going on. I don't know the amount this woman was going to pay you. I don't know. But I heard spirit say, divine masculine, I promise you, if you tempted, if you reject this woman, divine masculine, spirit is saying you don't want these problems. You do not want this karma. Because it's like divine masculine, August, September, October, November, that's in 3 months. You're going to get caught in 3 months. And the $20,000 is not even going to be worth it. This is like divine judgment. This is the Most High. He was going to smooth something over, divine masculine. So, it's like, it's not worth it. And divine masculine, I'm hearing this woman, if she, whatever amount she offer you, the Most High is saying, divine masculine, reject this karmic offer. You stay diligent. You do what's right. And I promise you, by November, I'll have you the money. You don't have to commit a murder to get $20,000. I can get you $20,000 a totally different way if you remain diligent and just do what's right. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Because that dark woman, she's determined. Whatever she want to do, she's determined to do it. And she going to get caught. Divine masculine, you might tell this dark woman no. And she's still going to get somebody else to do it. But she's going to get caught in November. She's going to get caught in November. Or divine masculine, you might be the one to help the authorities catch this dark woman. Because she the one who approached you for like a murder for hire. Or something like that. Yeah, something like that. That dark woman was trying to do something to somebody. Let me see something. Where is, oh, here it go. Let me see what's going on with this dark woman. Because she crazy. Give me the spill about this dark woman. Something to do with the 5th house. Is that Leo? They already told me she a fire sign. Let me see what the 5th house is. I think the 5th house is Cancer or Leo. Damn. Yeah, this dark woman, she could be a Leo. She gonna get caught in November. One's hobbies, interests, recreational and leisure activities. What one does for entertainment. This woman be killing people, or she gets people killed. Or Divine Masculine, you could be a tarot reader. Divine Masculine, I don't know if you do dark magic, but this dark woman, she does dark magic. And Divine Masculine, this woman, this could be you too. Divine Masculine, you could be a tarot reader. This dark woman could be a tarot reader as well. This dark woman, she does dark magic. She's a practitioner. She do it all. Divine Masculine, this woman might see you as competition and want to take you out. And she don't mind doing it. She don't mind doing it. But she's going to get like karmic. She's going to come under judgment in November. Something she do for hobbies, her recreational and leisure activities. What one does for entertainment. And she probably thinks it's funny that she do dark magic and get away with it. And that it actually works. Yeah. So Divine Masculine, this woman probably see you as competition. And she want to take you out. So Divine Masculine, I don't know if this woman, Divine Masculine, I don't know if you do dark magic or why this dark woman could be coming up against you. Or she feel as though you're going to outshine her or something. So she feel as though she got to get rid of you. Tell me more about this dark woman. She a Leo. She crazy. Yep, I told you she ain't got no limits. She ain't got no limits. Nothing can stop her. Continues on without restriction, going her own way. Huh. But this woman gonna come under judgment in November. Yep. And she's definitely a Leo. And she could be that King of Wands. Divine Masculine, this dark woman, whoever she is, she could have been forging your name to like documents. Or something this dark woman was doing. She could have been forging your name to documents. Or y'all look alike or something. And Divine Masculine, people was thinking it was you. Yeah, but this woman a Leo. The cards told me she was a five. Let me take that back. She don't have to be a Leo. I just keep saying that because the 5th house came out. So the cards told me she's definitely a fire sign. And then the 5th house come out. So her sun sign could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But she's definitely a fire sign. Yeah. But let me end it. Give me the spell about this butter. Smooth over. This woman is not a role model. Divine Masculine, this woman is not your best friend. And she's not a role model. Divine Masculine, so this dark woman wanted you to think she was your best friend. Or she's a role model. So for some of y'all, this dark woman is your lover. Or she's like a business competitor. And this could even be YouTube. Or y'all do like tarot. If y'all don't do tarot like on YouTube, like y'all do tarot and divination like in y'all town. And this woman trying to take you out, Divine Masculine. Because she view you as competition. But give me the spell about this butter. Smooth over. Give me a spell. Then I'm going to end it. The 9th house. This situation involves someone's belief systems, religion, and ideologies, higher learning, travel, philosophies. Divine Masculine, this woman might pass away while she's astro traveling. This woman might pass away. Yeah. Or this woman is going to come under judgment because of her belief system, her religion, her ideologies, her higher learning. This could be dark magic, the occult. This dark woman could be a Satan worshiper, a spellcaster. She's gonna come under judgment because of the 9th house. Or her 9th house is gonna come under judgment. Yeah, her belief system, her religion, some type of higher learning. Divine Masculine, this woman probably looked at you as a competitor. Let me see what the 9th house is. Oh, yeah, Sagittarius. Yeah, all this fire. So, Divine Masculine, this dark woman could be a Sagittarius or a Leo. All this fire. This woman is I mean, is that all she got in her chart is fire? This woman probably got earth, a little bit of earth and fire, like all in her birth chart. This woman is crazy because of that fire. This woman can have a lot of fire in her birth chart, and she don't know how to act. And this woman, and it's like nothing can stop her. Nothing can stop her. Whatever she wants, she gonna get, even if she got to do a death ritual. Because of that fire. This woman not being practical. Mommy. She not... Yeah, this woman... She's too much fire. This woman is not being practical. She's not in her water element. So she's not being intuitive. She's not being emotional. She's not thinking clearly. No swords. There's no swords or no water. It was almost pentacles, but the cards is telling me the pentacles is not happening. So there's no water element, no pentacles, and no water. It's just fire. You know that's a recipe for disaster. It's like nothing can put this woman out but the Most High. Nothing can put her out. Nothing can slow her down. And there is no swords out here neither. So this woman, Divine Masculine, if this dark woman is a business competitor, be careful because she's not talking to you. She's not telling you how evil she is and she view you. She's not talking. She's just doing shit behind the scenes. This woman ain't talking. Ain't no swords, no pentacles, and no water. All fire. This woman could be very conceited. She could be very hot-tempered. She could be very conceited. She could have a God complex. This woman crazy. Something. Yeah. So we got Sagittarius and Leo out here. This woman is a Sagittarius or a Leo. And I guarantee you this woman, she got mostly fire in her birth chart. She can't even help it. She can't help it. This woman, she's not thinking, she's not talking. She don't love nobody. She's not intuitive. She just mean without intuition. She's hateful without intuition. She has no regard for other people. She could be a narcissist. Wow. And then the first house, Aries. Oh my God. Let me make sure. This woman don't got nothing but fire in her birth chart. Yeah, Aries. Oh my God. First house, Aries. 9th house, Sagittarius. 5th house, Leo. This is a shame. This woman, she's like the devil. She's like the devil, this dark woman. This type of energy, you gotta let the Most High handle this. That's why Smooth Over is here. This is like divine judgment. The Most High just gonna smooth her over. Like, you know how somebody put butter on the toast? That's all the Most High gonna have to do. Just like yeah. So this dark woman can have a God complex. It's like, what I'm trying to say is, it's going to be nothing for the Most High to defeat this woman. It ain't nothing. It's nothing. But just give the Most High until November. It's going to be nothing to just like defeat her. But Divine Masculine, in the meantime, Spirit wants you to be diligent. Just do you. Because Divine Masculine, this dark woman from like now until November is going to like be trying to kill you or get you killed. So Divine Masculine, just be diligent. I also heard for some of y'all, Divine Masculine, you might have to be around people. Don't be alone. Or just make sure you're always around people. Don't be alone. Or don't let this woman know where you at. This dark woman could be your ex. Divine Masculine, don't talk to this dark woman until, if you can hold out until November, Divine Masculine, you'll be safer. Because she going to try to get you regardless. She going to try to get you. But just don't talk to her. Yeah. Because in November, the Most High, yeah, it's going to be nothing for him to defeat her. And he might get her while she sleep, while she astral traveling. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Wow, I can't believe this. 1st, 9th, and 5th. Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Damn. Let me see. Give me more information about this dark woman. Give me more spill about her. Yeah, she's a heartbreaker. Yeah, she's a heartbreaker. A person who can break hearts easily. Everyone wants them, but not everyone can have them. Oh, so this woman definitely could be conceited. She could be a conceited narcissist, amongst other things. This woman is like wicked. She's evil. She's wicked. And she could be very attractive as well. Or she's like girly, but she's like a dyke. And it's like people don't know. She appear girly, but she's like a bull dagger. And she's very masculine. That's crazy. Like, this the type of female that she wear dresses. She got her makeup on, high heels. But she's the masculine with her lesbian lover. She's very controlling. So she's very deceptive. I heard she reeks deception. She reeks it. She eat, sleep, shit deception. She's a heartbreaker. She a bug dagger, but she don't carry her, like she don't, for the norm, the bug dagger is usually the masculine in the relationship. They don't dress feminine, but she do. That'll throw anybody for a loop. This woman is crazy. And she be killing people. Or she do dark magic. Yeah, but she a heartbreaker. So Divine Masculine, you could have had a crush on this woman. Or at one point, you was in a relationship with this woman. You could have had kids by this woman. But this woman is crazy. She's crazy. Tell me more about this dark woman. Divine Masculine, again, this dark woman is not your best friend. And she's not a role model. Yeah, a narcissist and truth revealed. She's a narcissist, like I said. And the truth is going to be revealed. Inflated sense of self-importance, complete disregard for another's feelings, always needing attention. The truth has been or will be revealed in this situation soon. Secrets have been kept hidden that will come out. Yep. Divine Master, I think with this dark woman, you're going to get a little bit of more truth about her. And it's going to die down. It's going to die down. And something going to happen to her in November. And then that's going to be the end of it. Whatever type of chaos she be causing in your life, trying to get you killed, hit for hire and all this, or trying to get you, Divine Masculine, this woman trying to hire somebody to get you, or this woman is trying to hire you to get somebody. But this, it's like Divine Masculine, if this dark woman is your lover, if you kill somebody for her, she don't want you, Divine Masculine. She's a dyke. And that's what she don't tell people. It's like she kills men, or she likes to kill men. But these men be thinking that she want them, but she don't. She don't want these men. So this woman is like a serial killer, but she kills men. This is like on a 3D or the 5D. She kills men. Or this woman could be very attractive. And it's like her lovers, like all her lovers, when she try to leave her lovers, they don't want to let her go. Then when these men get aggressive with her, she just do dark magic and get rid of them. That's what she do. So she could be bisexual as well. But when this woman get with another woman, she's the masculine. But she look like she the feminine, like a feminine lesbian. But she's a masculine lesbian. But she don't look like it. Yeah, this woman crazy as hell. So, let me end it. Divine Masculine, this woman could have also been trying to tell you that she can pull some strings for you to like speed up your citizenship. Divine Masculine, don't fool with this woman. You just be diligent and do what you got to do, like the right way to get your citizenship. Don't fool with this woman. Divine Masculine, this woman might tell you she could pull some strings. She'll give you 20 G's if you do like a murder for her or something, because she know you want your citizenship or something. Don't fool with this woman. Divine Masculine, that's off. You'll be off course. Something like that. So, let me end it. So, this is Blood Queen Tarot. Please don't forget. Yeah, and she could have money too. She balling. This woman is just she's just wicked. This is Blood Queen Tarot. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and or share. And Divine Masculine, enjoy your week and thanks.